Hello, you guys. Good morning. Happy Saturday. And welcome to Newbie Circle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, brand new, I want you to write in the comments what day you signed. I think this is really important for you to know your date. And so if you don't know your date, we want to show you how to find your date. But if you know the date you signed, drop it in the comments. Welcome. If you don't know the date that you signed and you have not downloaded the It Works app, the It Works app will tell you, or you can go search your email. Your email will tell you. But I want to introduce myself. My name is Rachel Whigham. Actually, drop in the comments who signed you. Who signed you? I would love to see that. Who signed you? Yes, the best new date to sign. What's up, Dan? The best new date to sign is the first, y'all, which is crazy. So many things have changed. Congratulations and welcome. Yes. Congratulations. So the date you signed and who signed you in the comments. Again, my name is Rachel Whigham. I'm your Ambassador Diamond leader. Ambassador Diamond is the top rank in the company, which is nuts. Every time I say that, like it's so crazy because God is faithful. Period. Like God is faithful. It's all God. I cannot see who wrote that, so tell me your name so I can change your name. Um, and congratulations. I want. Oh yes, this must be Chrissy. So anyways, I have been on period. Okay, hey girl. So I have been in this space. It's completely changed my life. I am extremely passionate about it. I love what he said in that video. Like I think a lot of times people haven't found why are you here? Like why did God place you here? What are you supposed to be doing outside of paying bills, right? Because there is so much more to your life than paying bills. And my prayer is that here you will learn what that is and you will begin to walk out that calling like nobody's business. That is my prayer for you. That you are going to come in here, that you are going to become, things are going to change. And as a result, you're going to be okay with your situation changing. Because that's the thing. I don't think a lot of people realize that as you come in here and you start to change, whether it is the products, see, I'm frozen. Hold on. I have to tell my husband to tell everybody to get off their devices, watch a movie. All right. All right, guys. See if I'm back. Whether it is the products, whether it is the business aspect, your mind, whatever it may be, everything is going to change. Everything is going to change. Hopefully, my video comes back up in a minute. So, I just want to introduce you to this business that you signed up for. This business, you guys, I kid you not, is 90% mental. And if you cannot get the mental together, you will not make it. And this is real, y'all. If you cannot get the mental together, you will not make it, which is why we have a newbie circle, which is focused on your mindset. I'm here for the logistics. I understand. I get it. It's like, well, what do I do? I'm telling you, if you get your mind right, you will figure all things out. You will seek to figure out. You will look for solutions. You will look for the things that will catapult you to the next level. But if your mind is not right, you will focus on the negative. You will focus on things that don't matter, right? You will focus on things that are uncontrollable. You will focus on your situation, your circumstances. You will focus on individuals. You'll focus on people who aren't supporting. You'll focus on somebody who's doing better than you. You will have the wrong focus. But if you can get your mind together, I'm telling y'all, you will be able to go places in this business that you never even imagined. And you've got to say it with your chest. I'm going to introduce you guys to a mantra that we have on this squad. I just feel like today that I need to tell you guys this. When I went presidential diamond, triple diamond, triple diamond. When I went triple diamond, I think, or it might have been presidential, my husband coined this mantra. It is be brave, be patient, be consistent. Either write that down or drop it in the comments. To this day, that mantra is relevant. It is extremely relevant. Be brave, be patient, be consistent. And I don't think, you know what, it doesn't even matter. I think I want you to encompass this. I want this to become your life mantra. How about that? Your family mantra, your business mantra, like every aspect of your life. If you can be brave, do things that make you uncomfortable. If you can be patient and know that you reap the harvest if you faint not, like you can't faint, like you have to move forward. You have to move forward regardless of what the circumstances, regardless of what adversity comes your way. You have to be patient. But most importantly, you guys, you have to be consistent. Like you have to be consistent. And I can't stress that enough that you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. That means that you show up regardless. That means you post regardless. That means you use your products regardless. That means you have your one-to-ones regardless. You have to know that as you are brave, patient, and consistent, there will be a reward on the other side. And I can guarantee you, as someone who's been doing this for 12 years, you will have the reward on the other side. Okay? Like the reward will come on the other side. I know too much to believe otherwise. Okay. I know too much to believe otherwise. Like, I kid you not. And so, if you have not received the game plan checklist, that is a document that I want every single one of you guys to have. I actually think I have the ability because, Zoom's super fancy nowadays. And so I have the ability to drop it here in the comments. I'm going to drop for you guys the steps to success. This is what we do every single month. So you can save that to your device. And then also the game plan checklist. If you did not receive it in your email yet, I want to make sure that you have that document as well. So these are two things that you need to print out. The steps to success we do every single month. Even me, after 12 years, this is how I consistently build my business. And what's so crazy is I had a conversation with a math enroller the other day, and the conversation that we had was just the overwhelmingness of signing so many people. And I was explaining to her, if you can duplicate, meaning that you know three people who know three people. So drop that in the comments. I need y'all to participate today, okay? So drop in the comments, I know three people who know three people. I know three people who know three people. I know three people who know three people because you do. You guys, you know three people who know three people. It's not about knowing 100 people. It's not about knowing 50 people. It's literally about knowing three people who know three people. And as you know this, as you realize this, it's going to change the trajectory of your business, your mental, all that. Because when you're thinking about, like, well, how in the world am I supposed to get this bonus? How am I? You know three people who know three people. That's it. That's it. I know three people who know three people. You will be overwhelmed trying to sign everybody in your organization. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. If God blesses you like that, that's fine. I promise you, He'll give you the strategy for it, and He'll also give you the mental capacity for it. But that is not everybody's bread. That is not everybody's bread. Okay? And I don't even want the bread. How about that? I don't think I do. God show me differently if that's the case. But I don't believe after these 12 years that that's something I desire. I want to know three people, three solid people who know three people. So even if I sign 9 people, distributors, I want 3 of those people to be solid people who are coachable that I can take to the next level. Okay? I know 3 people who know 3 people. I'm going to see if I can get my get you guys uh on another camera so you guys are looking at a black mark this whole time. All right, all right. Y'all, while I do that, y'all tell me where y'all from in the comments. Where are you from? Where are you from? I always love for people to realize that we are bigger than your backyard. So tell us where you from. Where are you from? Where are you from? All right, I'm gonna switch this camera for you guys. Hold on one second. Let's see. We got St. Louis in the house, South Carolina, North Carolina, DC area, St. Louis. Let's go. I guess none of my cameras gonna work today, huh? Okay. Well, look, maybe y'all just supposed to listen today and not look at a player, okay? which is fine. Listen, I believe that y'all make no mistakes. So if y'all can't see me, y'all not supposed to see me. How about that? Yeah, I think we down today. All right, well, this gonna be an audio only. Okay, we're gonna do this. No worries. Okay. All right. So if it comes back on, it does. If not, it does not. Oh, Tasha said, "Hey neighbor, yeah, I'm coming to Baltimore at the end of the month, so I'm excited to meet everybody who's in the Baltimore area. If you have not got your ticket to the Meet It Works and told your guests, make sure you do that." Okay. So you know three people who know three people, you guys. And so don't overcomplicate this business. This business is simple. I'm telling you. And like I just said on the team meeting impromptu, sis, simple is significant. Okay. Simple is significant. And if it's not simple, it's not going to duplicate. So keep everything simple. So what is the simplicity? It's going through the game plan checklist. It's literally going. I hope it's drop me in the comments if you saved both of those documents. Drop me in the comments if you saved both of those documents. Drop it, drop it. Because here's the thing: you need accountability to do the things, and do them now. Don't say I'll save this later. Don't even if you don't know how to do something, and that's the next task for you to do. You don't skip it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all ever had? Okay, walk with me. You know the math test back in the day. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So we had the math test, and then one was the timed math test. You remember those? We used to have them timed math tests, and you know if you didn't know one of them, you like I'm skipping that boy. I come back to it. I come back to it, and then you get your test back, and you like, oh my god, I never went back to it. I never went back to it. It affected your whole grade. Like it's like if I would have just put down an answer, like that would have been better than just leaving them a blank, right? And so that's the same thing. Do not skip something. This is not a test. You can ask for help. So be brave enough. Okay, brave, patient, consistent. Be brave enough to ask for help. It takes courage to ask for help at this level. I was just having this conversation with my daughter yesterday. Yeah, my daughter is 3 years old. She goes, I got it, I got it. She was trying to push this girl in this stroller, whatever it was, a bike or something. And I'm like, bro, you three. Like, you can't do it. It's bigger than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got it. I said, you know what I'm like, when you ask for help, that makes you can learn. Like, I can show you how to do it. You can use my muscles. You can still be in control. But ultimately, you need to ask for help, sis. Like, you're never going to go where God has called you to go if you don't learn how to ask for help. Rachel, is it that deep at 3? It's that deep at 3 because I need that foundation to be in my daughter to know that it takes courage and it's the courageous ones who ask for help. And I'm gonna be honest because that's who I am. So y'all gonna learn real quick. Um, most of us, and I need an amen after this if you feel it, because I need to know if y'all real or not. Most of us have been programmed over these mighty years of our lives to no longer ask for help because insert A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You insert your reason because all of us got a reason. And some of the times our reasons are so like subconscious that we don't even realize it. For example, I just had a conversation with my husband just the other day about something concerning where we live, okay? Concerning where we live. And I asked that girl twice, 2 times. And I felt rejected by her response. So guess what I'm not gonna do? Ask again. Like, shut up. What are you talking about? Like, you know what we talking? What? Why? Why? No, sometimes I tell you, you're not supposed to ask that person again. But I think sometimes we come to this place where we fear the rejection, or we're frustrated with the rejection, or you just tired of it. Or it's like I'm not asking y'all for nothing. Like I'm sick of people not saying yes when I've said, come on, I've heard this stuff for years, you guys. I'm telling you, you have to rewrite it in order to be successful. And as you become better, you'll be around better people. Okay? Because a lot of us are dealing with people who don't even know what they're doing. They're not healed. They're living a life of trying to figure it out. They're living a life of who knows? You know what I'm saying? They're not God. So a lot of people we deal with are not solid. And so we have to get ourselves together to be the example. So here's the thing. When you just signed up, and I want y'all to understand that you are eligible for a lot of money. Somebody dropped a lot of money in the comments. Drop a lot of money in the comments. Y'all, I kid you not, you are able to come in and make $8,000 or more, because it really would be more than $8,000. It'd probably be like a solid $10,000 in your first 4 months of business. First 4 months of business. So that means if you joined in July, because this is for the people that signed in July and on, right? So if you joined before July, you only have this month to earn those bonuses, but then you can earn the match bonuses moving forward. But if you joined in July, you have all of July, all of August, all of September, all of October, and November to earn over $10,000 in bonuses. Okay, so let's decree this. If you signed in July, I need you to drop in the comments, I'm earning 10 stacks by November. I'm earning 10 stacks by November. How? Because I know three people who know three people. Is it that simple? It's that simple. It's duplication. It's plugging people into the system. I'm earning 10 stacks by November. You get a bonus. You know how the incentives along the way, right? So y'all know how what anybody like incentives? Say yes in the comments. Anybody like incentives? Like you love when let me give you an example. Okay. My kids are in a reading program right now. And do y'all know every 5 days they got to spin a wheel and earn like free chains, free Chick-fil-A, free froyo, free Annie's custard, free, okay, free, period. Free was the word for me. Okay, free. And so do y'all know every 5 days where we was at? The library spinning a wheel, okay? Because they were going to read 2 books a day so that we could go ahead and go in there and spin our wheels. Chick-fil-A for dinner on the library, okay? Raising Cane's for dinner on the library. Do y'all know we went through? Listen, it's 6 people in our family. Do you know one day we had 6 Raising Cane's coupons? Do you know? I went up in that line and we got 6 Raising Cane's kids meal. It comes with 3 strips and some fries and a nice little drink. We was in there. Everybody eating the Raising Cane's tonight on the library. So that means that you're going to get incentivized every single step on the way to your 10 stacks. Crazy. Every single step on the way to your $10,000, you're going to earn what? An incentive. Okay, so help me out, Rachel. What does that look like? That means that your first 2 customers. Tell me 2 names in the comments of 2 people you want to be healthier that you know and love. Put their names in the comments. 2 people that you want to be healthier. Put their names in the comments or relation in the comments. You don't have to put their names per se, but their relation or their names. 2 people. 2 people. Just 2. So for me right now, I'm thinking about my mom who needs to order some more aloe, and she loves the superfood smoothie, right? And then I think about my husband, right? So like I'm thinking about my husband, I'll jump. Like I'm thinking about my husband, right? Those are 2 people I know, like off the top of my head. Now there's others, but those are the 2 that just come to mind immediately. Well, guess what? We have a full wellness line. Now, drop me 2 more people that you know, different people, need to lose weight. Huh, maybe 2 people, just 2, okay? Just 2 that you love that you know needs to lose weight. Then I want y'all to drop me 2 people that you know got high blood pressure. Because all of us, yep, drop me 2. Just two different people, two different people that you know. You know, I would say probably two people who you know are like borderline diabetics, type 2 diabetics. Drop two people that's been talking about or playing about going to get the shot. Drop two people who've been complaining about their skin. Drop two people who complain about their hair. Like when I tell you guys that there are people who need these products, they need them. They need them. And some of these people, I'm not gonna lie, they fit in every category. Why? Because when you're unhealthy, you're unhealthy. So unhealthy in one area means unhealthy in all the others. It's real, y'all. It's real. If their hair is brittle, 9 times out of 10, their health is brittle. Because healthy hair starts in your gut. I don't know if y'all know that. Healthy hair starts in your gut, and I never knew that. So you're gonna get your two customers, and then you're going to earn a 50% off coupon to sign a distributor for half the price. Well, guess what? You're gonna go. Okay, drop me a name in the comments of somebody who needs to make money or need purpose in life. Because some people they need the money, but it's really the purpose that's more important. Like they just feel so unfulfilled in life, especially at this age. I'm 37, so I'm getting to the age where people like want their life to matter. Who's a person that you know needs to make extra income? It's one. I know one person for sure. And am I thinking about whether she wants to do it or not? That's the problem. I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask if they want to do the business or not. I just said drop me a person that needs to make extra. We don't get to decide for people. And if you start deciding for people right now, you will never be successful because you're going to miss asking a lot of people because you are determining whether they want to do this. They have the money to do this. You're going to determine for them, which is crazy. You don't get to decide. And I know that's uncomfortable because of things that you've heard them say in the past. Our job is to present, their job is to accept. What I need you to realize is they are not rejecting you. I remember thinking that, drop a one in the comments if you've ever believed that ignorance was a bad word, like ignorant was a bad word. I'm gonna drop a one because I think my grandma, somebody in my family used to use that word all the time, just ignorant. Because you know it's not ignorant, just ignorant. Ignorant. Okay, what somebody, I don't know who used to say it. Just a bad word. So one day, walk with me. One day, I went and looked up the word because I was like, why do I feel so like bad when people be like, ignorant, like you ignorant, like you know. Do you know what ignorant means? It means not knowing. That's all it means. Not knowing, not aware, just unaware and not educated. They don't know. They just don't know. So what's your job? To help them know by walking forward. Will anybody in my family argue that these products do not work? Not one. There's no way. There's no way. Why? Because Rachel has results over and over. Okay, I got results from these products. I talked to a potential yesterday, yes, on the 4th of July. I had a conversation with a lady, and she was like, oh no, these products work. They work for sure. And that's one thing for sure. Did they work the products? Did they take the products correctly? Were they on the right product? Maybe. I don't know. Because sometimes our bodies need different things at different times, right? So sometimes people want to jump into weight loss. Well, your gut sucks. So you need to get your gut together before your body will say, okay, let's lose this weight. Does that make sense? Which is why a lot of times we offer the gut reset first. I'm going to submit to you, do the gut reset deluxe. If they can't do the gut reset deluxe, Have them start with a cleanse. Have them start with the cleanse. If they can't afford anything else, have them start with the cleanse. The cleanse will start your body for everything. It's a 2-day gentle cleanse made with blue agave, aloe vera, slow fermenting. Good question. Slow fermenting, and it works over 7 days. So super gentle, but super effective. It removes all the bad stuff while replenishing the good stuff. The gut reset deluxe. It comes with a 2-day cleanse. It comes with the aloe. And aloe, I always tell people, is good for everything from the rooted to the tooted. So from your mouth to your booty. Okay, all of it. It coats it all. Because I did not know this. Hello, that from your mouth to your bottom, it's one track. Did you know that? It's one track. I didn't know that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't know until I knew. I was ignorant. Okay, I did not know. And so it coats the entire thing. It encoats the entire thing. So that is the 2-day cleanse, the aloe, the flat, hello, digestive enzymes, hello, bloat be gone, hello, prebiotics and probiotics, which you should be taking all the time. It's so funny. I was sick one time, y'all. I went to the doctor. I don't know, I had some type of infection in my body. And the lady was like, "Oh, you take probiotics, right? I see here on your chart, but you need to take a prebiotic." I said, "Girl, it works." Did that a long time ago. Like before, it was just probiotics, but it works. It's so hip. Your company's so hip, y'all, that they've been added prebiotics to stuff a long time ago. So most of the things that we have both prebiotics and probiotics, and not so much that your booty is going to be hurting. Okay, we don't do that. Everything we do here is gentle. So we don't give anybody the heebie-jeebies here. So if you get that question, just tell them no. Our stuff is gentle. It's never going to give you the heebie-jeebies. So it comes with the flat, the cleanse, the aloe, and then the last thing is our multi-greens. Y'all, everybody needs greens. Drop it in the comments. Everybody needs greens. Everybody needs greens. Everybody needs greens. I mean, literally everybody needs greens. It's all your servings of fruits and vegetables. It alkalines your body. Y'all, an alkalinic body, a disease and illness can't live there. Cancer lives in an acidic body. It cannot live in an alkalinic body. It also has prebiotics and probiotics, but it also is a multivitamin. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I didn't even take a daily multivitamin when I was pregnant. I mean, my kids are okay, praise the Lord. But I didn't really do a good job with prenatals. But I did do a good job with my greens because it was a drinkable multivitamin, prebiotic and probiotic. It comes in cocoa, dream, and superberry. So OG's on the line. What are you, team cocoa dream or team superberry? I am team both. I do my cocoa dream and my coffee and my superberry by itself in my smoothie. Okay, superberry in my smoothie, cocoa dream, and my coffee. Everybody needs greens. My kids love cocoa dream in water. Yeah, you heard me, in water. If I'm giving them a treat, I'm gonna give it to them in some almond milk, but in water. In water, they love it. Denise said she took the super greens her whole pregnancy instead of her prenatal. Man, I remember back when I got a kid that's 18. I remember they gave me that prenatal. And I was like, I'm not taking this. First of all, it's nasty. It tastes nasty. It's huge. Bye. Maybe I'm just traumatized from then. I know they're different now, but anyways, my midwife said I was good, and so praise the Lord. And that's another thing. Like these products, we're not afraid of you taking it to your doctor. So if somebody says they need to run it by their doctor, you'll hear that a lot. Give them the ingredient list and let them run it by the doctors. Where are your ingredients list? You can find them in 2 different places, guys. You can find it in eSuite.itworks.com under the document tab. If you have not clicked this link at all, you are still on commission hold. If you have never seen this link that I just put in the comments, you can't get paid. So all y'all need to click that right now. Go find your ID number, your email address, and put your password in and lift that commission hold by filling out your tax papers. But at the top, it'll say document library. Jose said she took it to her doctor. Yep. Document library, and you'll see all of the ingredients list. It's also in your app. If you have not downloaded the It Works app yet, you need to do that as well. And I just dropped the link in the comments to do that also. How do you log in? Your email or your ID number and the password you used when you signed up. If I signed you up, I can send you, just text me. I'll tell you what your password is. You have it in your text, but yeah, I know this. All right. What questions so far? I feel like we need to open this up for questions. Who got questions? Be brave, because I promise you, if you have the question, somebody else has the question too. Who's got? Ain't nobody gonna be brave today?
Yes, I do have a question.
Hey, Chrissy.
Hey, when we creating the shopping carts, can you just go over it one more time? Cause I'm starting to sell my coffee, my keto coffee, and I just want to put it in the bag for them, so they won't just be like cash at me or nothing like that. Are we able
Uh-oh, I missed the end. Are we able?
to do that? Like create a cart
Are
for
you
the coffee?
for the coffee? Okay, that's a good question. So we haven't gotten there. So when you log into your It Works app, okay, you log into your It Works app, you are going to do your training first, okay? And then in the game plan checklist, it tells you to do that. So print your game plan checklist and go through the things. Down at the bottom, there will be a learn tab. The training, y'all, is 40 minutes. Y'all got 40. Put in the comments, I got 40 minutes. If you want to be politically correct, but I have, okay? I got 40 minutes. I got 40 minutes. You have 40 minutes, bro. Like, go do your training. But in a training, as Chrissy was talking about, it's going to teach you how to send personalized bags. And so that means that these are reusable bags, guys. Reusable bags, okay? Reusable bags so I typically name them the products that are in the cart or the pack that's in the cart so that I can reuse them. So in these bags, you can send them and the person it'll be like a little uh, a personalized cart. It'll say Rachel Whigham, personalize the bag for you. You can send them for potential distributors and potential customers. You can send them with the subscription on there, without the subscription, and you can send them for retail customers. So how do you do it? Um, I can, but again, I'm gonna tell y'all this is in your training, but I will do it. I will do it for y'all. Okay? I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna show you how to do it. And I'll be brief because I know we're almost to time. So what you do, and while I'm pulling this up, is there you will learn by duplication. So just be mindful of that. As you consistently do things, you're gonna learn how to do everything. As you consistently do things, you're gonna learn how to do everything and ask for help, right? So if it does not make sense, because you may watch the video and be like, okay, and that still don't make sense. So can you show me how to do it? There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Boom. Okay, there is nothing wrong with that. And if somebody is offended by that or irritated by that, hit me up. I got you. Okay. I got you. I just want to make sure that you are going through the system and doing the things. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys how to create a bag. Yep. So I'm going to go to my It Works app. It Works app. Boom. It normally brings you to your feed. Not your feed. Hold on. Where did it take you? It takes you to tools. It bring you here. Yes. Here's my app. All my announcements. All the things, right? I'm going to click business down at the bottom. Down at the bottom, I'm going to click business. So down at the bottom, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. Can you guys see that? It says tools, learn, feed, business, more. I'm going to click business. Team view, I'm reading the white part. Team view, my business overview, manage shareable bags. I'm going to click manage shareable bags. Sometimes yours are out of order because if you click up in the upper right hand corner where you see those two little dials at the very top above business in the right hand corner, if you click that, I can actually turn off. I can turn them off and I can move them around. So yours may be moved. So you might have to scroll down and find it. All right. So I'm going to click manage shareable bags. So now you say, see, it says shareable bags. So what am I going to do? I'm going to create a certain bag. Now, as you guys can see, I have one called somebody's name. Why? Because she wanted something special that I don't sell. Does that make sense? Because she wanted something that I won't use this bag again. So I made her special. So I'm going to click new customer bag. So let's just say this is a bag for gut reset. So since we talked about that, I'm going to do a, and I already have one of these, but it doesn't matter. Gut reset deluxe. Okay. Now you see here where it says pricing. Perks member subscription. That means they're going on a 90-day challenge. Our Perks member program incentivizes our customers for going on a 90-day challenge. Our products are clinically proven over 12 weeks, you guys. So we incentivize people for going on a 12-week journey. Why? Because we want them to get clinically proven results. We don't want you to join a gym for a month and think that you are about to lose 100 pounds. Absolutely not. We need you to go the full 3 months. So you get the cheaper price if you decide to go for the 3 months. Okay? So that's a subscription. What's the fee? The member fee is $35. Or they go on subscription and they don't have to pay the member fee. They get to skip a month if they need to. They get to change the products. They literally have full control over their accounts. 90% of my customers sign up with a subscription. Why? Because Rome was not built in a day. You're not building that body in a day, baby. So even if we start with the 30-day drop and you can only afford the flat next month, okay, let's switch to the flat. But you don't need to have a gap in the products, just like you don't need to have a gap in the gym. Because when you have a gap in the gym, what happens? Hello, anybody go to the gym in here? You have a gap in the gym, your body realizes it for sure. And then retail customer, it means that they're going to pay full price, just a one-time order, which that is a bonus paid out weekly. So I want it to be a subscription. I don't ever put anything in that shopping bag message because I don't send it through the app. I always copy the link. So this is just me personally. You do what you want to do. So I don't ever put anything there. So then I'm going to go add products, and Timeless is Bay, by the way. Now I can scroll through this and find it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to come here and click type gut. So I type gut and our two gut reset come up. You have the essentials that does not include the cleanse. You also get to change whether they want cocoa berry or super berry or cocoa dream, excuse me. But by default, I sell super berry. I will sell super berry by default unless the person tells me they like chocolate. Okay. And I do ask, but by default, I'm going to sell super berry. And so I'm going to come here and that plus button, I'm going to click it, plus, and then I'm going to click. You'll see if you want to press that arrow by one items, it shows you what's in your bag. You click next, and then I'm going to save the bag. Now, you can edit all of it, even when you're at this point right here. You can edit it, but I'm going to hit save. Now, here's the part that most people miss. Yeah, pay attention. You have to click tools. Y'all see that? It says back to bags and it says tools. You're going to click tools and then you're going to pull down at the top. Mine popped up immediately, but I think it's just trained. But you're going to pull down at the top and refresh it and voila, magic. There it is. Now I'm going to tell you guys something really cool. I showed this on the last Newbie Circle, but it wasn't recorded. If you click edit up in the upper right hand corner, you can actually change the picture. It's so cool. You can click save and then you can edit the thumbnail. So you can actually change the picture. So you'll see here on some of my cards, I have a picture attached to them. And so it's just a, for us techie people, it's really cool. And that is how you share. Any other questions about anything that I shared today before I want to charge you guys to run out of here? Who else has a question? Okay, yeah, Ozella asked about BV and how they work. Okay, good question. So, and again, this is in your training. Somebody dropped in the comments, I got 40 minutes. Somebody dropped that in there. I got 40 minutes. I got 40 minutes. I got 40 minutes. Okay, so BV means bonus volume. Okay, y'all, it means bonus volume. We get paid on volume, not on dollars. 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 So every product has a certain amount of volume. Every product has a certain amount of volume. So if I sign someone on Burn costs $55, but is only, no, I'm not gonna say only because that's good, but is 50 bonus volume. It costs $55, but it's 40 BV. So when you are coming into this business, like we don't have the only volume restrictions you have is when it comes to your $50 bonus, perks member bonus, and promoting. That's it. That's the only place that you have to worry about volume. So I really want you to focus on your volume for your promotion. So the first promotion, you guys, is executive. Okay. So that's the first thing that you're working on. And I will be training on that this week. So make sure you guys mark your calendars to hop on the trainings. We're going to talk about the simplicity of going executive, Ruby, Emerald, locking in these bonuses. Executive is when you sign 2 distributors and you help those 2 distributors get 400 in bonus volume. Well, guess how they're going to do that, you guys? Do y'all remember? What are them steps to success at? Steps to success. So just when in doubt, keep it simple. Simple is significant. One last thing I want to share with you guys, and this will be added into boards very soon, but I want to share it with you guys. And let me actually pull it up so that you guys can see it. And again, make sure you guys are jumping on trainings because these will be discussed thoroughly. And you'll be able to find the replay on my YouTube. So if you're not connected, you can. So we want you to talk to your cousin now, like your mom, like everybody. We want you to go through your hundreds list. Why? Because I would hate for you to have something. This is, oh man, I wish y'all could see my face on this one. I would hate for you to have an alternative to Ozempic, to Monjuro, to whatever, Zepbound, all of them. I've heard bad stuff about every single one of them. I would hate for you to have an alternative and your mama end up with stomach ulcers because you didn't tell her about burn. Your grandma is throwing up every day because she don't know that. Y'all, I've heard some stories. Just you got to know because I've talked to a lot of people about burn. So I've heard some stories. Yeah, I've heard stories about people losing weight, but there was always a side effect. I probably say about 0.01% didn't have a side effect. Always a side effect. And so I would hate for these people to suffer because you didn't give them a healthy alternative. And then that's just the way I like to look at it because I see myself as a problem solver. So I know I got the solution. I got the juice. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I'm sauce. Yeah. You got the sauce. You got the sauce. And so talk to your friends and family first. On the alternative, we do use social media. Why? Because you'd be crazy not to. You do not have to show up on social media as anybody other than you. Well, that's interesting because my job says I gotta have, okay, feel that. Okay, because I know the employee mindset set before you ever move into the entrepreneur mindset. Some people are still in careers, all that, right? So use discernment when it comes to this. But at the end of the day, people want to buy you, not the product. They want to buy the solution. They want to buy the aftermath of what you have presented to them. And they want to buy from a person that they trust. I'm serious. I just asked somebody the other day, I need a referral for a pool person, a referral. Because I don't want to do all the research to try to find somebody and then see if I like them. And like, that's just too much. I need the person, the integrity. That's what I want. I want to buy from somebody who I know has integrity. And that's the same when it comes to you. Even just a probiotic, even just a smoothie. They want to buy from somebody with integrity. Why do I buy lashes from the company that I buy lashes from? Because of their values and morals. And the owner. Hashtag my purchase matters. Okay, period. So these are the things that you will do online not you say every single day, not all of them every single day. You figure out what works for you. But we're going to teach you how to do these things after you work your hundreds list. After you work your hundreds list. During your working your hundreds list, you can go live now. But here's the thing, and I'm glad you guys got a glimpse of this, and I'll share it in the comments if I haven't already. I did. Here's the thing with this, you guys. I want your confidence to be built before you deal with critics on a high level. How many of you guys, and let's be honest, and I know we got some old heads on the comment and I'm here today, so I want y'all to just be real for the newbies. Drop a link in the comments if you have ever felt discouraged because someone you cared about or not said something negative about what you were doing. It's hard not to. And even me, even though I've overcome it and pressed through it, it still hits you in your gut. Y'all, when my husband and I, so my husband has grandparents that right now are 94 and 91. And so y'all got to know they didn't have an opinion about every part of our life that's changed because of it works. In good, they have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when Breon and I, 10 years ago, praise the Lord, decided to go full time and become a full time family. And my husband was going to walk away from his job. When I tell you the concerning comments that we got because they felt like they were protecting us were so disheartening. They were so disheartening. When I started the business, it was like, oh yeah, we tried stuff like that. They were so disheartening. And so you have to allow us to be your new circle. That's why it's called Newbie Circle. Baby, we get it. We've been there. We've overcome it. There's something on the other side. I always tell people if your family hasn't made $1 million, almost two, and it works, why are you listening? They ain't made $1 and it works. How can they tell you something about it works? Listen to the person that's made money, who's overcome the obstacles, who's had down seasons, who's overcome people walking away, who's overcome people saying no, who overcome people, all the bad things you could ever think of. And it's still working. So I want you to be encouraged today. Yeah, yes. Yeah. I want you to be encouraged today. And before you hit that social media platform, I want you to be confident in knowing that it works for you. And how are you going to do that? You're going to go today and get two customers, your first two customers, and you're going to give them the ability to get 20% off their first order. What's the code? It's a promo code. You got it. So don't just be out here posting it. It is on your website, but still, don't be out here posting it. Tell them you got an exclusive code to give them 20% off their first order today. And so I want you to go to that mama. If you're not ready for your mama, okay, skip her name, but still have it on there. You can come back to her. Go to your cousin, go to your friend from work, your coworker, whoever, and I want you to sell at least two products. If you're about that life, sell the pack, okay? Sell the pack. Don't count people's coins, y'all. People spend money on what they want to spend money on, and that is on Mary, okay? Had a little lamb. They spend money on what they want to spend money on. And so if you can tell them that this gut reset will have them feeling better by tomorrow, they're gonna buy the gut reset. Because how many of y'all just say, man, ain't got kids on? Lord have mercy. How many of y'all just be tired, energy lacking, hormones raging? Like you just be like, Jesus, help me, Lord. They want to feel better. And you have the solution to them. So your goal is to get your first two customers and become fast launch qualified. It's hard to say. Fast launch qualified. And we're gonna shout you out. Because baby, that's a big deal. Being fast launch qualified. Y'all try to say it. Shoot, don't let me. Fast launch qualified. You are going to earn your 50% off coupon code for a distributor to sign. And now you can earn unlimited $100 weekly bonuses. Earn your coupon, earn your ability to unlock $100 unlimited weekly bonuses. So your goal is two customers. Now, if you're gonna use online, use it. Because we have some people who do online already, and that means you already have the confidence. So use your online. Let's go. Reach out to your upline and tell them like, hey, I'm ready to get into the online things, and they will coach you on it. We have a system for it, all that teaches you and shows you what to post, all those things. But I don't want you to forget about your mom and them. Because can I tell y'all, I'm a mom and them. I didn't come from social media. I came from a personal invite. And I'm so grateful because it changed my whole life. Her ask changed my whole life. So please don't forget to ask the people that know you. Because I'm sure she got a lot of no's. I was the only person at her launch party. Only person outside of her mama that was at her launch party. And it changed my life forever. So don't forget about them. Okay? Who's down? Drop I'm down in the comments. Who is down? Sorry, it's good to see you, friend. Who's down? Let's go. I'm about to pray. I'll get this recording up for you guys. Reach out. We are here to help. If you're not in the group me, get in the group me. If you're not in the team page, get in the team page. All those things. We want to be connected. Connected is better. My prayer is always that God unifies us, that He binds us together in love. We're one mission. Even though we're all here for ourselves, we're in business for ourselves, but we are never by ourselves. We are not by ourselves. It's $79 for distributors to sign. Every order over $50 is 20% off. They have to spend $50 subtotal in order to get that 20% off. All right? You got questions? We got answers. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we just love you. You are such a good Father, and I'm just praying over every heart and mind that's on the call today. God, I pray that they feel encouraged, and I pray that they go forward and get everything that belongs to them. God, I pray that no weapon formed against them will prosper, that no negative words would deter them from what they've been called here to do, the lives that they are meant to change. And so, God, we thank you in advance for all of the fast launch qualified people that will come even today and tomorrow throughout the sale and beyond. God, we love you. Cover us in your blood. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Bye, friends. Go tell your upline you are a Newbie Circle. Bye.